Welcome. I am N.S. Lavanya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to learn homonyms. It is called as most confused words. When two or more words have same spelling and pronunciation but have different meanings, then those words are called as homonyms. So here I have taken a poem. From that I will explain you what is the meaning of homonyms. One day, a family I found I had to address on something official but reached the wrong address. Here in these two lines, the address is given. The word address in the first line refers to speak to a person or to an assembly. The second word address refers to the particulars of the place where someone lives or an organization is situated. My memory, I knew I never could bank. I even forget my money is in which bank. The first word refers to storing things and the second word refers to a financial institution. I knew right now I was playing with fire, for if I did not do it, my boss would me fire. The first word fire, you know it very well, and the second word fire refers to dismissal. I racked my brain for all data I could exact. I got the address, but it just was not exact. The first exact refers to obtaining something from someone. The second, the word refers to precise, that is correctness. I suddenly remembered and off did I bolt till I reached the house and unlocked the bolt. The bolt in the first line refers to a bar unlocking the door or window. And the second word bolt refers to a bar that slides into a socket to fasten a door or a window. Stay still, said a voice. Put up your arms and don't move or I will use my loaded arms. The first word arms refers to the part of the body and the second arms which refers to a gun which is loaded. Suddenly someone switched on the light and then my heart felt a little light. The first word light refers to illumination and the second word refers not heavy. And an old face appeared which said, you may come in for it is hot in the month of May. The first word refers to permission and the second word May refers to the month. Scared, I look around. It was a big yard. To reach the gate, I have to run many a yard. The first one, the word refers to an area of land. And the second yard refers to a measure which is equal to 3 feet. I had come so fresh after a personal groom, but now I looked fleshed like a nervous groom. The first word, groom, refers to a personal training for a purpose, and the second groom refers to a bridegroom. Hope you understand this. We can move on to the next lines. The old man said, please come in, dear. You are my guest and so I hold you dear. The first word dear refers to an affection and the second dear, it's a friendly form of address. Got in the big hall with many a pillar and beam, for having got entry I did stand there and beam. Here the first word beam refers to a timber used to support the roof. And the second beam refers to a big smile on one's face. The servants soon arrived in a file. The accountant sat engrossed in a file. You may be wondering, so what is the meaning of the file in the first line? The file refers to a person's or soldiers, like they are arriving one after another. The second word file, you know it very well. That's a folder for holding papers. I went and sat in the sofa on the left. All my bravery had long since left. The first word left, you know it very well. It refers to direction. And the second word left is leaving the place. A dog outside did loudly bark, sharpening his claws on a pine tree's bark. The first word bark refers to a sound produced by dogs, and the second bark is that it's an outermost layer of a tree. In the large garden hung bananas long, for those tasty fruits did my heart then long. It refers to, the first word, long, it refers to a length. Second word, long, refers to a powerful desire for something. We long for something, we crave for something. There we can use that word, long. On a stream outside I found few people row a small country boat sitting in a row. The first word, row, refers to a fight or a quarrel. Second word, row, is the people are sitting in a line. It is arranged in a row. Across the stream, a woodcutter I saw cutting his wood with an electric saw. So this narrator or poet, he has seen the woodcutter. The first saw refers to seeing, and the second saw is, it is a hand tool for cutting wood or other hand materials. And then I heard the building walls rock, and stood before me a giant like a rock. The first one, rock, refers to a source of danger or destruction, and the second, rock, refers to a solid material, that is stone. With fear I felt my heart then sink. He picked me up and threw into the kitchen sink. The first word, sink, refers to a person whose courage or hope fails in the time of adversity. And the second, sink, you know it very well, you have seen that in your kitchen. It's a fixed container in a kitchen. So we'll move on to the next lines. The poet says, and then to escape I picked up a light. From the sink I found a giant tube that did lead. The first word, lead, refers to a strap or cord or something which is heavy. The second, lead, refers to the initiative in action, an example for others to follow. To escape, I thought and slid through to fall, and the ground below like leaves in fall. The first word, fall, refers to sloping downwards, and the second word refers to maybe leaves, that is here in this poem, become detached and drop to the ground. My mission failed, I could not stop a tear. The journey through the tube, my shirt did tear. The first word, tear, refers to crying, and the second word, tear, is pulling apart or to pieces with force. And like a little pumpkin had swollen my foot, without pain I could not move a foot. The first word, foot, refers to a part of the body, and the second word refers to unit of a measure equal to 12 inches. But the situation I knew was seriously grave. For any delays, I would end up in a grave. The first word, grave, refers to a serious in manner, and the second word is an allusive term for death. My heart got drowned in a joy-filled wave as I saw my wife and kids stand far and wave. The first wave refers to, when you see the sea, the lot of waves, it comes up. Like that, is heart is filled with a wave like joy. And the second word, wave, refers to moving one's hand to and fro in greeting or as a signal. That is the meaning of the second word, wave. Then with hope I then rose. The thorn-filled path felt like petals of a rose. The first word, rose, refers to a person or something which rises. And the second word refers to a flower. Across the garden and around the well, I bounded across, didn't care, I was not well. The first word, well, you know it, that it is a big hole in the ground to get water. And the second, well, if you are not feeling good, we say that we are not well. I got into the car and the doors did close. The giant by then had come quite close. The first word, close, refers to there is no space. If you want to close the door or window, we'll say that, close. And the second word close refers to if you are very near to someone, you can say that close friend. So like that. We sped across the river, mountain and quarry. The giant was angry. He missed his quarry. The first word refers to a deep pit actually. From there he escapes. And the second word quarry refers to a bird or prey which he misses in this poem. Next we'll move on to the next stanzas. We have almost come to the end. Although I was glad to be home so free, I realized nothing in life comes free. The word free in the first line refers to a person who is able to act or done in as or wishes. And the second word free refers to without cost or payment. This incident in my life did play its part. From my well-paying job I soon had to part. The first word, part, refers to a role played by a person or a thing or a situation. From my well-paying job, I soon had to part. Here he refers to, he has to move away from the place. He has to be detached. By the time it was next spring, I was up and bouncing like a well-oiled spring. The first word spring refers to a season which comes after winter. And the second word spring means elastic device. But to God I pray that if He is so kind, never another scare of the same kind. The first word kind refers to a person or a great being which is benevolent and gentle. And the second word kind refers to a group of people or things having similar characteristics. Thus, I hope that you have understood the meaning. Thanks for watching this video.